Won't it be Ryan the Great? And today we are predicting WWE Saturday night's main event, guys. Now, obviously, this is not a PLE, so, we only normally predict PLEs, but obviously, this is treated as a PLE because of the fact that it's on free, even though it's on free television, the match card is a PLE type style. So, not really much else more to say, so let's just get right into it. Before we get right into it, guys, make sure to subscribe with the post notifications on. Go subscribe to my brother Liam the Great Vlogs. Make sure to subscribe to my second channel at Ryan the Cod Great. Make sure you guys go follow me on X around the Great RTG. Make sure you guys go follow me on TikTok at Ryan the Great RTG. Make sure you guys go listen to the latest edition of the CR7 podcast, and make sure you guys go follow me on Twitch at Ryan the Great Podcast. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to the video. Let's roll that intro.
Hey, come on, Stotty. Stop! Red Slam! First pitch! Bring him in! Yeah! Oh, damn.
All right, let's get in the video. So, starting off, the first match, we have Chelsea Green versus Michin for the inaugural Women's United States Championship. I'm going to take Chelsea Green in this match, and I feel that Chelsea Green is going to win based off of her popularity. Obviously, she's had the Women's Tag Team Championships in the past, but that's obviously not a singles run. And I feel like a singles run for her and with the Women's United States Championship would elevate her not into maybe the main event scene, but definitely more into the upper mid-card. Now, putting the championship on Bayley or somebody like that would give the title instant credibility, but I feel like you want a mid-carder to win the mid-card championship, because that's kind of what it is for. I mean, you don't want to have a main eventer win, just to, just pass it on to main eventer to main eventer to main eventer. That's not what the title is for. So, having Chelsea Green win the Women's United States Championship, I think gives the title a lot of popularity. Maybe not instant credibility, but I think a lot of popularity because of how over her character is right now and her sort of Karen character. So, I feel like she's going to win tonight here. Michin can win. I just feel like she's not over enough to, win the Women's United States Championship. It's nothing against her. I really like Michin. But, she's not as over with the crowd as Chelsea Green is. She's not as engaging, but that's kind of why I feel Chelsea Green is going to win. I'm rooting for Chelsea Green as well. I really hope she gets to win. She's very talented, and I hope she, does well if she does win with her reign. And then Liv Morgan defending the Women's World Championship against Io Sky. This is the only match I feel like, well, actually not the only match, but I feel like this is definitely, the biggest match that is like up in the air, if that makes sense, because they obviously want this show to be very, very good, and you might see a title change here. You could see a title change here. If I feel like this is the one where you could say, yeah, the title could definitely change. But I don't think it will. I'm going to take Liv Morgan here. I just, obviously Io Sky winning would be, cause a lot of headlines, and it would make people watch the show and make people care about the show here. But I feel like having Io Sky just to win, and then you're just going to put the title right back on Liv Morgan, it just doesn't make that much sense, at all. I understand they do that. They do that just to get, a big reaction out of everybody. But then it just doesn't, then it just turns out to be worthless. And then, it's just for a cheap pop and a cheap reaction on social media, just for the title to change hands once again. So I really don't think that Io Sky will win. I don't think she should win. I just think Liv Morgan should retain. I think it's going to be a very good match, though. I'm very excited for this one, and I'm going to take Liv Morgan to retain. Up next, Gunther versus Finn Balor versus Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship. I think everybody knows it's Gunther that is going to win. Obviously Finn Balor, I understand he has credibility, but, over the past 2 years, it doesn't really seem that way. Obviously, he faced Rollins for the championship, last year it was in 2023, but, ever since then, it's really been downhill for Finn Balor, and I don't feel like anybody would take him seriously as a world champion. Damian Priest obviously needs to get over without the belt, and, he just had a title shot. Why not put him on it then? Put the title on him then. It doesn't really make that much sense for him to not win then and have him win now. Obviously, you could make the argument that they want to get a reaction because it's a very big PLE for them, or not PLE. You could say PLE. It's very very big event for them. We will say, but still, Gunther's not losing the championship. He's not going to lose it on a card like this. He's going to lose it at a Big 4 PLE. And I think we all understand that. Hopefully, they are saying Finn Balor's in for a big push in 2025, and I'm all for it. I love Finn Balor; he's a great worker. So I'm definitely not against that at all. But I'm gonna take Gunther to retain the championship here. Up next, Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre. We've seen this before, and kind of just throwing it on a PLE card is a bit interesting to me. Obviously I like that it's on here. There are two very talented performers, but we've seen this before. I don't know how they're going to change it up. We'll have to see. I'm not against. I'm not saying I don't like the match. I'm just saying we've seen it before, and it's very interesting that maybe there's no stipulation or anything like that. But nonetheless, I am going to take Drew McIntyre here. I feel like what he wants to do is kind of get built back up to eventually face Roman Reigns once again. He's trying to take out all the Bloodline people. He obviously took out Sami Zayn. He had his feud with CM Punk, so I don't know if he'll face him again. But then he just took out Jimmy Uso on Friday Night SmackDown. He'll probably go for. He's already had a feud with Jey Uso, but maybe he'll do it again. I'm not necessarily sure. But it seems like he's taking out all the members of the Bloodline that he hasn't, quote, taken out, and then that'll build himself up to Roman Reigns, where that match could happen. I'm not necessarily sure. Maybe at the Royal Rumble, maybe at the Elimination Chamber. I don't know. But I am going to take Drew McIntyre here just because I feel like he needs to be built up just to face Roman Reigns once again. And up next, the main event, Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens for the Undisputed Championship. Now, everybody's going to say Cody Rhodes is going to retain, beat Kevin Owens here, but I feel like it's not that simple. I feel like you have Kevin Owens right now, and his character is obviously I don't know if I want to say over, but it's very popular at the current moment in time. And I feel like having him lose this early into his heel turn, I would like to say I would have it be detrimental to the character, but I don't really know if you could say that. Having him get pinned or submitted, which obviously would be pinned here, I feel like it would damage a little bit of his heel turn, which obviously WWE does not want. So I'm going to see a Randy Orton run in here. Now, I'm not necessarily sure how it's going to happen, but I think Kevin Owens is somehow going to win by disqualification. Randy Orton might try to take out, maybe he'll try to take out, I don't know, Kevin Owens or something like that. And the referee might see it, which causes a disqualification. I don't really know. Could we see a Randy Orton heel turn here? This is all saying he comes back, which I think it will happen. Could we see a heel turn here from Randy Orton? Possibly. I don't think that means Kevin Owens and Randy Orton reunites. I don't think that'll happen by any way, shape, or form. It just doesn't make that much sense to me. Maybe there was a whole thing where they're playing Cody Rhodes all along, but Kevin Owens dropping Randy Orton with a pile driver it really wouldn't make up for the storytelling that WWE was trying to tell. Those guys are trying to absolutely destroy each other. But nonetheless here, I don't see Kevin Owens getting pinned, but I also don't see Cody Rhodes losing at all. I'll take Kevin Owens to win here by disqualification. Or hell, maybe Cody Rhodes will win by disqualification. I don't know. But either way, I don't see Kevin getting pinned, and I don't see Cody Rhodes losing the championship. And at the end of the day, Cody Rhodes will be the Undisputed Champion. So yeah, guys, that'll do for this video. Make sure you guys subscribe with your post notifications on. Go subscribe to my brother Linear Vlogs. Make sure you guys go subscribe to my second channel at Around the Cod Great. Make sure you guys go follow me on X Around the Great RTG. Make sure you guys go follow me on TikTok at Around the Great RTG. Make sure you guys go listen to the latest edition of the CR7 podcast. Make sure you guys go follow me on Twitch at Around the Great Podcast. And as always, Ryan the Great out. Peace.